Hello. Happy Saturday. Long time no see, everybody. I have not been able to come on for a couple weeks, but I've been trying to stay on posts and just keeping in touch with everybody. And I have the chance now with a quiet home to come on for a few minutes. I went to prison this morning. It is Saturday, and so Saturday is visitation day, where family and friends can come and visit the girls who are locked up. And today was my third time visiting on a Saturday. The first time I met with one girl, and she was writing me and pen paling me, but she kind of stopped. She's going through a hard time right now, so she knows I'm here for her, but she's kind of distracted. And so the last two times I got to meet with another girl who really doesn't have anybody in her life. She doesn't have a dad. Her mom lives really, really far away and isn't able to come and visit her. And she's the one whose brother killed himself a couple months ago. So she really doesn't have anybody on this side of the state. And so I visited her a couple weeks ago and again today, and she's been pen paling me, and she is just a sweet, sweet little soul. She's 15 years old and she has a heart of gold, but she really struggles with her mind and her thoughts and just going to very negative places in her head. And part of that is physically and chemically, things that she did when she was even younger, like drugs and possible maybe abuse. And so she does have some chemical imbalances in her brain, and she does struggle with depression and different things, but she has so much potential and so much hope. And I'm just working with her. She's trying to figure out who she is and her purpose and who God is and who Jesus is. And she really, really wants me to get her a Bible so that she can just invest her time into it and discover so much history and even future events and just who Jesus is and his love. And I'm just so blessed because I feel like I'm at an amazing place in my life, and I'm able to give back and give of myself emotionally, spiritually, physically, but I just feel like I'm exactly where God wants me. And I just ask for your guys' prayers for my friend who I was just telling you about. I am praying about becoming her official mentor, and that is something I have kind of kept away from for the last year. It is a big responsibility and a role to play in her life. And I didn't feel led to be anybody else's mentor up until this point. So I just volunteer generally Thursday nights with Bible study, and then occasionally a Saturday visit, and then they have church on Sunday. So I do visit sometimes on Sunday as well. But I just didn't feel led or able to take on that role as a mentor. I mean, I do mentor them in one essence, but it definitely takes on more of a role if I step into that position. And so please be praying for me and for her, and that if it's what God wants, then he will make it happen. When I mentioned it to her, she just got so excited. And she said, I've talked to my therapist and I told them that I really would like a mentor. I'd like someone to just walk this journey with me. She is locked up for anywhere from 0 to 5 years, and she's been there for about 2 years, and it sounds like she has another couple years. And so this is someone that I could really invest my time into long term. Some of the other girls that I was close to and pen pals with, they have, some of them moved on and moved out of the program, or one of my good friends who you can also be praying for, she was the very first one who ever wrote me from ROP. She just went from juvenile corrections to adult corrections. So she was moved on Friday morning, and that is really scary for her. She made a lot of connections, a lot of relationships and attachments for the last probably 2 years at ROP, to the staff and to many of the other girls. She was a contributor, which meant she was basically the highest position, the highest level that you can get, and she would serve snacks and help with showers and passing out shampoo and lotion. And when you're a contributor, you can move among the units and just kind of hang out with different people. But if you're below that level, you are stuck in your own unit. So just pray for her. I can't tell you her name, but God knows who she is, and she really, really needs it right now. She's, I think, 20, 21 years old and going down to adult prison, and just there can be a lot of negativity and a lot of temptation. And so we just pray over her and that God will protect her and guide her. And she does have faith, and but she just kind of is back and forth in her walk with God. So we just pray for her. And other than that, yeah, I just hope everyone's doing amazing. And I still encourage you, if you're interested to know more about this program, if you're interested to know about other programs, reach out to me. I know a lot of you have it deep down in you to really change the world, to make a difference in the world. And I know that you can. And I know that you will if you put your mind to it and you make a decision. And it is a sacrifice. You know, I sacrificed all morning with my family. Every Thursday night, you know, I go and sacrifice that time. My husband really sacrifices for me to be able to do this, but it's a huge blessing. And I got a little thing from Big Lots today. Let me grab it really quick just to encourage you guys. Okay, hold on. I don't know if it's going to be backwards when I do this, but guys, be the change that you want to see in the world. All we can do is control ourselves. We can't control anybody else, but if we can gain control of ourselves and we can surrender and sacrifice our lives for a bigger purpose, I just encourage you, make the change in your life that you want to see in the world. I love you guys.